In global manufacturers, strategic approaches to finance and FP&A transformation can achieve returns on investment ranging between 20 and 100, while also delivering sufficient portions of this value to self-fund investments in 3 to 6 months. This value will vary with size, complexity, and maturity of each organization, but can reach $500 million annually for a $10 billion manufacturer. The problem is that complex manufacturers rarely realize this value, as critical capability gaps prevent them from doing so.
In short, these innovative processes provide specific capabilities to support strategy, while also addressing sources of value erosion that legacy solutions do not address.
The most obvious one is an inability to maximize cross-functional trade-offs, a capability gap that was the central focus of Gartner's 2023 CFO conference. The problem is that legacy financial solutions have not effectively addressed this overarching flaw. The reality is that legacy financial solutions have done little to materially improve cost and profitability management along with scenario planning, because they still can't simultaneously translate demand into direct and indirect resource consumption, along with forecasts of direct cash flows and product and customer profitability. As a result, these flaws prevent manufacturers from developing executable plans and establishing effective value and cross-functional alignment. These flaws contribute to complexity costs, which can amount to 3 to 5% of sales, and represents the cumulative cost of wrong decisions, a classic example of which relates to the impact of new products, customers, and suppliers.
These complexity costs represent the single greatest source of value from finance and FP&A transformation, while also representing one of the greatest sources of untapped value in manufacturers as a whole. While legacy financial solutions continue to support tactical finance needs, they're not supporting more strategic ones that are central to driving value. What's missing are mature planning along with cost, profit, and performance management capabilities. In other words, what's missing are mature forms of financial and operational integration that enable global manufacturers to capitalize on key sources of value. The complication is that the capabilities required to support fully integrated planning and performance management processes are falling between the cracks of siloed financial and operational solutions. In other words, neither legacy financial nor operational solutions are fully supporting them. What's new are innovative solutions that provide levels of financial and operational integration that legacy solutions do not. In so doing, they provide incremental capabilities that are lacking in these legacy solutions. In other words, they address the white space shown on the screen. The key innovation are integrated financial and operational processes that dynamically optimize costs, profits, and value by continuously balancing trade-offs between customer service levels, costs, and profits. In so doing, these process innovations allow global manufacturers to continuously engineer cost structures while also enabling them to more effectively manage customer expectations along with profitability. What also results from these innovations are step-change improvements in the cycle time of planning and performance management processes, along with the cost of these processes, which in some cases can be up to 50% less. What separates these innovative processes and solutions are specific capabilities that address the underlying causes of failed transformation efforts. These same incremental capabilities also enable manufacturers to resolve flaws that undermine profitable growth and sustainable cost reduction, along with ones that also undermine operational excellence by reinforcing functional silos. The key takeaway is that these process and technology innovations can deliver significantly greater value than legacy solutions in shorter time and at lower costs. Moreover, they can also self-fund investments in 3 to 6 months. If you'd like to learn more about these innovative processes and solutions, further details are available in other videos. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions or comments about it, please feel free to use the contact information provided on the screen.